Hello and welcome to Mike's Garage. But we're not at Mike's Garage today. We're at Little Freddy's shop.
Right.
Because it used to be Freddy Hernandez. My friend Benny here studied under Freddy for a long time. Freddy was a very well-known Southern California Harley frame builder. All I can say is that, other than he worked with Denver Mullins and a lot of the famous old boys, Mondo and all those guys back in the day.
All of them.
But you're redoing a lot of Freddy's old styles, and I know you're creating some of your own. But this is Benny, and I'd like Ben to tell us about this bike right here that he and Freddy built together.
Yeah, we picked this up. We went from the cases up, frame up. I was trying to mimic his blue one, semi. You know, do my own little thing.
That's the one that you won the trophy for at
Hippie Killer.
Chopper Fest.
Hippie Killer.
You won a okay. He won a few times. I don't know.
So I originally built this raw. I think this is my second or third time. I needed this, and what I ended up putting is I broke down one or more, you know, a few times. Kind of normal. Got all my tools.
I love that.
And whoever doesn't want to sit back there.
Oh, they're lining up. I'm sure they are. It's really wonderful. I love the motor mount. I love that top motor mount. I don't care if it doesn't keep it from vibrating.
For my size, it's actually really comfortable. The hardest part about riding this bike is the cars around you.
Well, yeah. And I'm sure everybody wants to get close to look at it.
Yeah, here and there.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's from back in the day. That was a few days ago.
But this is going to get replaced. I just picked up a 50 pan. And this isn't exactly what I wanted to build, so this will end up on the wall. And we'll go inside and we'll check it out.
Are you interested in selling anything like this? Oh, I just attacked a member of the family. You spoke volumes by not speaking. Let's do that, and let's go inside and look at some of the projects that you're into right now.
All right.
Because you've got some neat stuff to look at here. And as soon as the art department gets here.
Right.
The art department has now arrived.
One we're working on right now. We just got these from David Stone. He's from Indonesia. And he casts these and he hand engraves these things. I mean, the craftsmanship is unreal.
Well, it's funny. I keep looking at them and listening to what you say. And it's like every time you talk about them, I learn something else in it. There's a lot to this here.
This guy's just
some gorgeous work.
I mean, if I'm having a bad day, I just look at this.
Beautiful little oil tank.
Right?
Oh, yeah. And that fender, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
So this one will probably have pan or shovel, whatever we get our hands on.
Now, is the seat going to mount above the fender and not touch it? How is this going to work?
We're going to float the seat. We want to show this as much as we can.
Yeah.
Yeah. He did this for me, just a tribute to Freddy.
It's beautiful.
Unbelievable. So I don't want the frame. I don't want the chassis to be busy. I want this to shine. So we're going to do a rigid front end, single down tube. We're going to twist the rear legs.
Well, you got to tell people the reason you're twisting that leg.
Yeah, this is for my buddy Carlos, and he's twisted minded.
Right. And I like him. He's a good dude.
So we're going to throw some twists on there. But we're really excited for this one.
I'll bet.
Really excited for this one.
I'll bet. Well, you've got some other interesting things here. This particular one caught my eye because I'm a fan of the VL front end.
This is Grumpy Greg's.
Grumpy Greg.
Our mutual friend.
Oh, I love Greg. I don't know, yeah.
So this is they went 6 over on the front end and did a knockout job. Whoever did it back in the day. The frame, not so much, was set up for something different. Whoever did it did a great job, but we're trying to fit it for that front end. And the more I cut into this thing, absolute nightmare, but it is what it is. Like, we're trying to save as much as we can.
Well, you know, really, those look fine.
I ended up I ended up drilling out the axle plates, and I'm running struts on the inside. And I feel 100% him going on the freeway, and he's good to go.
Oh yeah.
But we finally got the rake we want. And
it's really interesting if you run into something with that VL front end, you probably won't phase it.
Oh, no.
They're that strong.
Yeah, no.
I had a buddy hit a car with one time, and they had to tow the car away. He was only doing 40 miles an hour, and he kicked his bike over and left.
Yes. But he's going to put a 47 knuckle in this one.
That's great.
And it's going to be a neat little bike.
Well, sure it is.
Neat little bike.
Well, it's got a great approach. Like I say, looking at it, I love the whole attitude.
I asked him, he gathered all these parts. I'm like, is it the same painter? You got the front end frame and the random gas tank.
That looks like a Paco tank.
Yeah, but look at the paint.
Well, okay.
Looks all the same to me. Like, same painter.
Well, you know, it's funny when I walk into your place and I see stuff that I probably have seen before. It was only 50, 60 years ago, but you know.
Now getting
getting reborn.
Reborn.
It's great.
Right.
I think this one I really liked. This one caught my eye when I came in too.
Yeah, this is Butch Ariza, one of the original Denver guys.
Okay.
We had to do we put this fender on it. Mounted his tank.
I like that fender. That's a real neat treatment there toward the back.
Yeah, trying to keep the Denver thing.
Sure.
With the skirts on it. Mm-hmm. We're gonna mold it, paint it, and he's got I can't remember the year panhead going in it.
Now, are those 7/8 down tubes? They're not 1 inch. They're not that big, are they?
1 inch.
Are they 1 inch?
They're 1 inch.
The whole thing just looks so petite.
Yeah.
I mean, it really
I could
does.
show you. We have a 7/8 over there, and we'll show you. It's
really skinny.
A little tight, yeah.
Oh yeah. There were so many builders going in so many directions. You know, other than these really interesting, I think this Honda 4 here is terrific.
Right. Carl, he brought in the frame, the wheel, and the gas tank, and he wanted to mimic get it back to original Denver.
Yeah.
So we made the front end from scratch. Everything. So Butch helps me out so much, man. He gave me these lug nuts. Well, I believe those are from Denver. Yeah. And then this oil bag too. I try and use as much OG parts that I can when somebody's trying to rebuild something like this.
Sure.
And he's about there now.
Oh, it's very impressive. I love it. Well, I remember Denver doing Kawasaki's and Hondas. He did some 4s, a lot of 4s. That was a long time ago.
Right. A lot of Hondas. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. But it's neat to see all the equipment. I want everyone to realize what wonderful jigs these are. You know, you've got so many mills and you can do so much work. And I know that you're backed up with work right now.
It is what it is. That's not a bad thing. I mean,
I wouldn't think so. I think that's a good thing. Happy customers.
Yeah.
Nothing like happy customers. And I love this stuff. You've got the real flair for what was originally done.
These guys love it. I mean, I love we all have everything in common, I guess you could say.
Well, sure.
Right?
Sure.
And it's just
the love of beauty. Like I always say when people tell me I should park my knucklehead in my living room, my knucklehead looks best at 80 miles an hour. I find 80 is she looks real good at 80. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, 80 is, that way I'm not working at it.
I need your gearing.
Yeah, you do.
But, yeah.
Anyway, I think that pretty well does it for now. This is the 50 motor you spoke about.
Just picked up the 50. This one is going to retire that bike. I really, Freddy recently passed. And we always talked about rebuilding his long blue one. And he was always kind of like, I don't know. And towards the end, he was like, maybe we should do it. And at his service, his son was like, I told him we were going to redo it. And he goes, do it your way. Do it the way you would think. Well, it's going to be dramatic. It's going to be dramatic. I have to. I love Frisco's.
But that's what he would want.
Right.
Of course. Put your spin on it.
I finally got the motor that I wanted.
Well, I like this motor. This is so typical of the stuff that we're talking about of the day.
Right.
You know, like I said, you got a pan lower end, you got a shovel head top end.
Right.
You know, by using the pan lower end, you've got this wonderful pan cam cover.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be beautiful.
It's a pretty motor.
It's gorgeous, yes. And I can't wait to see it. In fact, if you really bug me about it, I will come out here and we'll do another video when you get a little further along with any of these projects.
I want to show you guys this.
Oh yes, please do.
So this was when Denver started. I want to say it was a batch of 12 or 14 shirts that they did. This is one of the first batches. And obviously a 4-speed trans, right? One of those guys. But I mean, it's just part of history.
Sure.
Can't go wrong with it, you know. I got his wife, his family has been such nothing but support.
That jacket is beautiful.
So I got this guy, you know, his wife was like, hey, me and Freddie want you to have something. It's probably one of one because they normally don't put the names on the front. Fred and
it's great stuff. Great stuff.
OG hat. Who knows where this has been?
Yeah, well, you know.
But I wear his stuff. I got his belt buckle on.
It's beautiful.
This is the worn out one, but it's when I ride, I wear it, and
he was a very flashy guy.
He's with me, so.
Denver was flashy. Freddie was flashy. All those guys were flashy.
Right.
Mondo. I can remember. I can remember all those guys driving around when I was a kid. I didn't know them, but they were there.
Probably the talk of the town, dude.
They were. Oh yeah. It was a great time.
And I said this, like what those guys did as a collective, till this day is probably one of the best good-looking Harleys or chopper.
Sure.
Till this day, I mean.
Oh, it's fun stuff, and I loved it.
I got a bunch of
loved it then. I love it now.
After, you know, he was doing some sketches after Denver passed, and he was trying to figure out what he was gonna do. This is some other stuff. I mean,
be careful. We're gonna mess this up.
Oh, that's all right.
Oops.
These are some old pictures. We actually have this bike. My buddy Nick has that bike.
Well, you know,
that's pretty good.
I think you ought to, like I said, reproduce some more of these pictures so you can do a whole big wall.
Yeah, there's
it'll be fun.
We got a bunch here.
This is some great stuff. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that will see this video and will write into our comments section that they knew Fred.
There's a lot of Denver history.
That they know you. It's Denver history. It's San Bernardino history. It's Freddy history. It's Denver history. It's, you know, I mean.
Purdue alone is.
Oh, it was wonderful.
It's unreal when you do your research, right?
Yeah.
So.
Well, I think I think, like I said, it sounds to me like Fred and I were. Did he go to San Bernardino High School?
I don't know. I'm not sure if he went to school.
I'll have to look through my handles.
I'm not sure he went to school. I'm pretty sure he was building choppers. I don't know.
We better discuss that after the video.
I know he started building at 14, so I'm not sure.
There you go. I'll tell you what. I think it's time we cut it off and show some stuff as you develop. I understand you're going to be moving into a new building.
Right.
What did you want to show here?
No, I'm in a transition. Well, I got those front ends, but I'm in a transition. I'm getting ready to move to another shop. I would love it for you guys to come check that new shop out.
We'd love to do that, and if everybody writes in and says, "Hey, we want to see more of Benny's stuff," we'll come and see you.
This is the bare minimum for me to keep going, and then we're heading up there. And I'm excited for that shop.
Good. It'll be great.
Yeah.
And until then, we'll see you out on the road.